Hey there, welcome back. Marius here, and we have Dave the Diver. And I know, the title says first impressions, but let's skip a little bit ahead. If you are in real rush, then yeah, my mark is like must have, which means really, really good. First impressions, no review yet, but let's jump into the game and I'll show you in 3 sections, right? So, what I want to show you is like this. Let me show you. Oh yeah. I have 31-day save, which is my main save where I have a lot of things unlocked. But without any spoilers, there will be 2 phases. So I want to show you first is at the start how the underwater happens, what's going on with the diving thing, right? This is the thing. And then the second really important part is the sushi bar. Everything you see right here is the day 3, which is right after prologue, so everything you start with. So there are no spoilers. Why this is important in my opinion? Because one of the biggest selling points of the game is it's kind of simple, but it adds a layer on layer on layer. The more you play, the more additional things are added to the game. So me just showing you everything like what you will have is kind of part of this discovery just stolen from you. I don't want to steal from you. I want to show you, explain how and why, what you would expect and what actually happened. So there is at the start already the phone given, and you see there are some icons that are locked, so you don't. Wait, what? Oh no, it's just one page. I was already. Come on. So there's a lot of things locked already. So they are coming later. Now I'm diving in, so to show you what is the first thing you expect, the diving part. So phase 1, diving part, no spoilers. Phase 2, sushi bar part, no spoilers. And the third part, I'll open up my full save and I'll show you what you can expect if you want to see. Otherwise, there will be spoiler warning and all that. So it's simple. But one thing I need to do, let me just move myself a little bit in the middle of screen, sorry for that, but so you can see we have 2 weapons. This is important because one of them is harpoon without any additional ammo required. It's basically the chain, I catch the fish, but other weapon, it is something you can shoot. And here in the box we can find, it's already introduced in the game, I can swap to other weapons, but I don't want to. So another thing, I'm just diving through a lot of fish, you see, small fish. Mind if I add small fish, so I am skipping them. We are going for the big ones. And one cool thing I found in this game is there's no health bar, so there's no blood and gore and all that. No, it's a pixel art, But here in this game, health is also shown there in the oxygen. Whenever I receive damage, or your player, you are basically part of your oxygen is also lost, which is quite cool. So it means you don't have a lot of bars, something, you just one thing to worry about, it's oxygen. If you receive damage, your oxygen will also basically suffer. Simple as that. Otherwise, you see it's slowly draining as expected because you have limited amount. Ooh, we found also cheap katana, and we have upgraded also our hook. So you have a hook, but you have also upgrades, and also you can upgrade your weapon. For example, this one, I have the rifle, the first gun that is introduced. It's also given basically right at the start, but later on there are more things to explore. So what we are doing here, if you pay attention there, we have only 9 kilogram backpack that we can carry. And we are coming for this beauty. Maybe not that beautiful, but and it's pretty healthy. So you see, we have to whenever I shoot a harpoon to any fish, it receives damage. Actually, I will use the same. It receives 11 damage, which can be upgraded, of course. And now I have this shocking... Will it? No, will not. It has the mini game in it if the fish is too strong, but I cannot pull it in because it's big fish. I need to chop in pieces, and you see we receive a meat. So this is the interesting part, which is not just capture the fish. If you open up, I see I have this piece of fish weighs 1.8 kilograms. The outcome will be 5 meat because this is the 2 grade star. If I can capture it alive, it is the 3rd star. Basically, it's better, you get most of it. And also, this is the rank 3 fish. That's why I meant when I said we are going for the big ones. The big ones, not only in the size, but also for the ratings, because these little ones, they are simple. They are just, let me show you. You see, I shoot, I captured rank 1, 2 meat only. Hey, it's rank 1. That's the thing. I know the dish will be quite cheap, so I just discard. I just throw it out. Yes, and we are here for this one. Now I switch guns because, hey, this is a sharky shark. Oh yes, we are going for sharky shark. I am already used to this. Don't do this at home because sharky sharks are quite, as you can see, I'm shooting quite a big damage. The first gun 15. Oh boy, and we got it. And as you can see, I also need to chop it. I can't bring it just in my backpack, so I chop it up. We have rank 4, and we have also the head and the meat. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have some, and you see our backpack is almost full. One extra thing I'm just already throwing in. Advice, not a big brain game, but okay, I will demonstrate this one to you as well. We will use melee for this one. It's a big fish. We'll chop it and we'll gather it. But I also picked up a tranquilizing gun, which I already swapped. So this is a puffer fish. What we will do, shoot a tranquilizing dart, and now we wait. We wait, and when it's sleeping now, for a brief period, I capture it. So you see, I already demonstrate you. This is also 3 rank star, but we are captured alive, so we have 3 stars. So it is basically good setup here. We have a lot of meat. It's quite high grade. It's basically we are done here. Simple as that. This is underwater. As you can see, there are also my movement speed is impacted. Okay, there are boxes. There are more things to gather. There are these little things. There's also a lot of things to interact with. But this is the beginning. As you can see, my backpack is full from few fishes. You know, you can swim up or you can find an escape pod. As you can see, I have already warning and whatnot. Basically, so this is the cool part from my side. Let me move myself back a little bit, otherwise I don't feel comfortable in the middle. So my favorite part is I will be already thrown in the sushi place, just, you know, because I'm still being introduced to the game mechanics, and there's, you know, afterwards it says, yeah, you need to prepare for sushi bar, and you basically move from it. I will skip the gibber jobber because we are now at phase 2, which at the start, let me just give you, okay. We'll walk it through together because at this point you are being introduced to hiring process. I have already one for free, just as an example. Given employee, I sign it, I get it, I add her to my dining area, and we have a staff. So we are 2 people here. So this is the cool part. Why it's a cool part? Because at the first, when I got the game, I'm like, okay, Dave the Diver. So this sushi probably is just a, you know, trying to be innovative, whatever. But hey, listen. Let me quickly capture what's happening here. This, look at the corner. This is night when we sleep. Day starts at morning, and you have a morning time. You can dive and capture fish in the morning. Then afternoon you can jump in and capture twice. So basically 2 dives. When you come back out in a boat, that basically 1 period is used. Then in the evening, actually, you cannot dive, and you are coming here in the sushi. And I was like, it's some mini game, you know. But the thing is, which is absolutely cool, is whatever you brought captured, basically in whatever state you captured the fish. For example, you see we should have somewhere the rank 3. Yeah, this is rank 1. Yeah, we have the shark rank 4. Now that meat is being prepared in my sushi bar, and now this is a cool thing. There's a math involved, and I'd say it's quite cool. I will make a video about it, the tips and tricks, but long story short, best thing to do is sort in price. For example, you can find this little fish dish costs 2 coins, or I can prepare shark head and have 53 coins, which is better. The thing is, the time in the evening is limited. You can't just sell everything. There will be a limited amount of customers coming in, so in your best interest is to sell most valuable thing. And in this case, actually, you see we have 38 coins costing in this 35, but what we can do, we can enhance. We can spend 15 pieces of meat that will be disappearing, but then it will cost not 35 but 40. If we enhance, we will see a little cool movie. They are funny. They are really funny. I like this the style. Well, I'm not a big fan of pixel art, but here it's totally justifiable, and I'm just yes, I like it. So now, one thing to mention here, as you can see, now this dish actually is more expensive than this one, so they don't automatically resort. You have to close and open up. You see now we have quite expensive dish, and I know I cannot sell that much in one night, 22 items, so I enhance one more. Once again, now we put up 5 dish, which actually all the fish will be just taken away. If I do not sell all 5, they will be gone anyways. That's why you need to pay attention how much you can serve and how much you will actually, you see, one head I can make 5 servings. So in total currently my menu consists of 10 possible people to feed. Let's add, can I enhance this one as well? Just let me check. I will use 6, but the price goes up and also the taste. Okay, let's make it tasty and put up 2 more. And I have 1 more opening here. I can add this Titan tiger fish. Okay, fine. Maybe, I don't know. So now we have set up menu, and the thing is, every day you need to make menu. So whatever you catch will bring up here, and let me show you how it goes. You need to open up a bar. I have set up the menu. This is how it's happening. You open up, you see at the top there's the counter. It literally starts, and in this time it moves like a timer. And in this time, whatever I can sell, whatever people order, that's how you make money. Of course, there are side tasks and all that, but no. This is where the big money comes in. For example, this little game also, where I need to pour precisely. Yes, I did it perfectly. And I got extra money. And my new employee, as you can see, already is serving. I have a chef, I have an employee, but I also need to engage, because later on there will be way more customers than one employee. Anyways, I'm already rushing ahead. Perfect. And what happened now? The better you sell, the better items you have, there are criteria. I will show you. I acquired next level for my sushi bar. So what happens now? I open up and I have 4 more recipes I can serve. Not only that, I have menu slot, kitchen stuff, wasabi amount. This is in this corner. I will show you. And interior added. So you see, this wasabi is spent when my chef is cooking. So small things, but the best part why I actually love this port a little, not port, exactly perfect. Why I like it. If you think it's a Dave the Diver, because it is, you are diving and all that and exploring and capturing fish, and it's all fun and nice. But the question is how you make money. And this is the thing. There's one portion underwater, then you bring up here. Hire new employees, train employees, make dish, upgrade dish. And here, for example, I'm showing you how I help also. Upgrading dish, then upgrading your sushi bar. You see, and we have 2 dish leftovers. So actually too much. 2 was too much. And now the end of the day, we upgraded our bronze rank. We served, we got 12 plus new likes, served 19. And you see this is comparison how much I made every day. And this is the cool thing, how in 2 different areas, one is exploration and capturing fish, another one is preparing and actually playing. And not always you can satisfy your customers. You don't make in time, your chef is too slow, you drink too much or too little. All that comes together where I just show you how perfectly aligned it is, and you can make a lot of money. And if the events kick in and you get the right recipe and you find the right fish for the right time, it all adds up and actually rewards you. So enough of this 620 I gather. Now this is the nighttime, we sleep, we slept, and next day. And we kind of start over. At this point it's like, well, I will rush through this dialogue, so I'm not going to spoil anything. So this is 2 phases already shown, underwater and sushi bar. Now is the time to warn you. I will load the game where I have more things unlocked, let's say. For example, here, right in the 4th day, still game is introducing the mechanics. I have new management application where I can open and see how my earnings and fish and all the things, how it's going on and how good I'm doing, right? And also here in the application, one little, it's fine. So here also I have opened up, I have unlocked already then more weapons. There will be more weapons that you can craft that bring you together. This is the Cookstead application that tracks your sushi bar. As you can see, next silver is opening up when I have more followers and more new recipes. Then I will be rewarded with, you see, more new things. So I expand. What else? To-do list, of course, there's a quest call. You have more these NPCs. Then you have, of course, upcoming events will show up in calendar as well. Some locked applications. Then you track your marine life, well, discovering things. Then weather, music, minigame, calculator, album, some locked applications, and that's basically, this is the core of it. But now, be warned, major spoilers. I'll show you what else is unlocking and what is on top of this. So far this is quite small. Circle seems small, but trust me, it adds up. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I have to go back to menu, so I have the load option. It's a bit weird, but hey, that's what it is about when you have all the user interface through the phone, which is quite fun. By the way, the phone cannot be used underwater. So here I have in 31 days, I have a little bit more cash. We have event coming up. At that point, at that one day, everything that's prepared with this particular item, in this scenario, yeah, it's cucumber, it will be extra price, which is amazing. Now, if you pay attention to the ship, we can open and talk with the guy and get some extra things if you want to, that help for that particular day, not transferring to other days, but hey, also helped. This mirror you see right next to it. Oh yeah, that's a portal. We have a portal underwater, which also brings up and speeds up the things. What else we have? Did I mention you can equip things, charms? For example, I have from side quest already gathered things that change and help me out underwater. I chose movement speed, so that's that. But guns, how about guns? We can have, of course, 6 different guns. I think it's currently 6, I don't know if there will be more, but so far I have found. But wait, these are just base guns. How about when we unlock the upgrade? What upgrade brings is, for example, basic rifle can be upgraded to have more damage. I don't know what this one does, but for example, I can have also the flame added, or in my case, what I picked is tranquilizer, which absolutely changes things. As you can imagine, now with this gun, I can get any fish to sleep. How cool is that? And yeah, of course, did I mention we have a grenade launcher in it? I mean, why not? Grenade launcher with tranquilizer gas bomb. Of course we do have. So you can see it's already quite a bit on top of it. But wait, there is more. What if I told you just capturing fish is not the only way how you can gather things? Because if you're wondering where the hell do I gather my cucumber, of course there's also farming part included quite later in the game, where you need additional ingredients, for example rice as well, for quests, for things to look after, to remove weed and all that. But on top of that, of course, why capture fish in ocean when later in the game you can, the fish, they kind of repopulate. If you have more than one, of course, this white reef shark is not enough. You need at least 2 fish from the same, and they grow. And when they grow, not only grow but also add more the same fish. You get the idea. Then you can send part of them to the kitchen, leaving at least 2 of the specimens in your tank so they reproduce. You see where it might be at the point where you don't even need to go diving, or you can dive and explore only. Don't need to capture any fish because you grow them. And if you're wondering if I'm going nuts and having one tank almost full with tiger shark, yes I do have it. Thank you for asking. So if you're wondering also why this at the bottom has the moon added to it, of course, because later on in the game when you unlock things, you also can dive in morning, dive in afternoon, and dive in night 3 times a day. Where if you dive in the night, then 1/3 of time that could be spent in sushi bar is spent. So basically you sacrifice a little bit time when you get income, instead going in night where are different lifestyle, different fish, different ratio of the fish. They're more aggressive. It changes a lot. So far already much, but hey, we're not done yet, because more things like just an upgrades, not just an upgrades and all that. Let me show you one more thing. Of course you can upgrade air tank and suit and box and gun. In the first save, you don't see any salvage drone. Later in the game, salvage droning is introduced. And if you're wondering what it is, I think at this point I can dive in. Of course, it's another huge asset you can use, because once you tranquilize a big ass shark, there's no room for in a backpack for a shark. You need to, call help. I will just demonstrate a little bit what can I do. And do I have this little dash that is provided because I have a charm? Yes, I do. Ooh, damn it. Two of them, they're really bad. Yes, I will try to capture, honestly, both of them. Tranquilizing gun is not just tranquilizing, it is a chance to tranquilize. So, like this. And now I call for help. And look at this. This is actually one of the highest grade fish. It's absolutely expensive. And boom, I captured it alive. And of course, to breed them, you need to capture them live, because if you capture them live, you have a higher chance to get fish egg. And yeah, we want that because I want to grow these ones as well. These swordfish, that's how you call them. And of course, my weapon has also a limited amount of what it's called ammunition. And now we just captured two of them alive. And that's how I also captured those tiger fish. And I mean, you get the idea. You see, I don't even have these in my inventory, because why should I take space when I just call a drone and say, hey, I have a live fish here, come pick me up. Mom, pick me up, there are girls here. So last but not least, I am going to show you one thing. Let's say we are done with the exploring. Look at this, just random thing. Here I am shown like, hey, dude, you have two these seahorses. Do you want to make them into food or keep in inventory? Because you know what? They will be carrying racing seahorses in your inventory. And I'm saying, no. Let's not eat these two. Let's save them in inventory. Why? Because, of course, in this game, underwater, they are running seahorse race, where now these seahorses I can put in a race, and if I cheer them enough and then play the cards right, they win. And yes, there are also games that reward you that you have to capture seahorses, and these seahorses you cannot capture at the start. It's also later in the game introduced. So at the end, there are so much things. I think I can see this also in here. Yeah, this net I have added, if you pay attention to the screen, and here also on I have a possibility to capture a snapshot that I'm being paid for if I capture some rare things. And like, of course, I also need to now show you that I showed. This is the farm now that just captures and shows what's going on in my farm, so I can see if my attention is needed. Then Echo Watch, of course, is a side quest. There are actually side quests where you need to do that, but this is kind of capture or kill that kind of, you see, overpopulated invasive fish. When I do this, I have rewards. When I have rewards, the progress fills up. I will have Echo waterproof bag. Oh boy, I want it. Of course, every single previous level I also unlocked. I think the charms were added, which gives me more options to have. So this one is also well. And here is this is the latest, the Fishmon, some crazy creatures that was quite hard to capture, but I managed to capture this as well. I'm being rewarded with that as well. Of course, also there are secondary quests that are also giving you rewards. So there's so much. And mind if I tell you, I am currently in chapter 3. This game has 7 chapters. I'm not even in the middle yet. and I'm already like so many levels of so many things, of so many. It's amazing how greatly it's never boring. You do something for the next, for upgrades, for money, for going deeper, to having better harpoon so you can capture that shark, so that shark you can upgrade the dish so the dish can sell good, because there's upcoming shark week. I had a shark week where all the shark food was on extras, and exploring and of course continuing the quest. Oh man, this game is something amazing. These guys, honestly, that created this, they deserve everything. Everything they are currently already experiencing. The game is just exploding, and I understand why it's exploding, because it is so good. I honestly cannot recommend it less. You have to have it. That's why the title at the start said must have. This is my first impression for Dave the Diver. If you have any questions, I will make a video, tips and tricks, but I need and I want to explore it fully to see where we can pull the strings and capture the most. I already gave you quite a lot of what fish, where to look, the rank, the upgrade, the price. I gave quite a lot, but there will be more, because I need to do the calculations and everything to see how to squeeze best out of it. And I'll give you all that. So we'll meet in that video, shall we? Cheers.